War is almost over, you guys, okay? I feel it in my bones. If you're new here, I have a slew of health symptoms, and I have for the last 11 years. I have officially scheduled the endometriosis excision surgery. My surgeon had an opening in September, but I was not able to take that. For the last 2 years, I have had some signs and symptoms of colon cancer. And if you're like, girl, what? I have brought it up to multiple doctors over the last 2 years, and every single one has said, don't worry about it, it's no big deal. But something was just not sitting right in my soul, and so I decided to go make an appointment with a GI doctor, and sure enough, he was like, we need to do a colonoscopy to rule out colon cancer. If you've been here for a little while, you know this is not my first run-in with cancer this year. I have had 2 other cancer scares. I'm obviously nervous about the whole potential of colon cancer, but I'm not that scared because I've been through this twice. The first cancer scare I had, I absolutely crashed out for like the whole week. I was like sick to my stomach, so anxious the whole time. And then I decided to take in a foster dog who ended up being reactive, which was like, I didn't know she was gonna be reactive, but definitely not my best idea. And then when it ended up being nothing, I was like, okay, well now I feel silly. So then the second cancer scare I had, I definitely was nervous because the second cancer scare was breast cancer. The first one was ovarian cancer. So breast cancer runs in my family. So I was really nervous that I was going to actually have that. But by the time I got to that second cancer scare, I was honestly just like, God, if me having cancer is part of my purpose, like I will find purpose in it, I will find meaning in it, and that's kind of how I'm looking at the colon cancer potential. That is why I had to wait to schedule the endo excision surgery, because I need to do the colonoscopy first. I am not nervous for being cut open. I'm not nervous about going under. This will be my 5th surgery I've had in life, so it really doesn't scare me. The recovery doesn't scare me. What does scare me is the fact that I don't know what the results are going to be. I don't even know if they're going to find endo, and it would be so disappointing if they did not. It's like you don't want them to find it because you don't want to have a chronic condition and live in chronic pain, but at the same time, at this point, I'm 11 years into this journey. I just want them to find something so I can figure out what exactly is going on and start to actually form a treatment plan that is targeted for what I actually have, because everything I've done for treatment so far has kind of just been guesswork. If you've had endo excision surgery, I would love all the advice. I have no idea how long the recovery is going to be because he said it really depends on what they find, how much they excise, but it's almost like I can feel in my bones that we are so close to getting an answer, and I'm so hopeful, and I cannot wait, honestly, to just like get this over with purely so I can have an answer, because when I do, it feels like war will finally be over and I can just like start to move on with my life and start to get towards healing.